Unit 5, Application Specific Integrated Circuit. So the first point is SPICE simulation. So SPICE means simulation program with integrated circuit emphasis. Simulation program with integrated circuit emphasis. It was introduced in May 1972 by the University of Berkeley, California. It soon became a standard for electronic circuit simulation used by both the industry and the universities. And this fact is based on a technical expertise of the developer of SPICE. Now, the parts of SPICE software. The parts of SPICE software consist of its schematic, simulator, and waveform viewer. So here design entry is shown, schematic netlist. The design entry can be generated by a textual or schematic editor. When the simulator finishes its job, the result is an output binary or an ASCII file. So for a view or print simulation, result is used software named as waveform viewer. So these are the parts which shows the schematic, simulator and waveform viewer. Here diagram waveform is shown. Now the SPICE software, next part is SPICE software on market and making choice. So there are many SPICE software in the market. The Star Spice, Smart Spice, Standard T Spice, P Spice. The professional analog designer in the most company use scenario H Spice, also named like Star Spice. This software has a superior mathematical solution and accurate simulation. So software for student practice must be free and easy available. In category of free SPICE software, the good choice is Free SPICE, that is evaluation student version. So it has a friendly shell with all the three parts of the software. All the three parts means schematic, simulator and waveform viewer. So there is a schematic entry which is given to the SPICE netlist, which consists of a text file which is used for the simulation. The generate netlist means a SPICE netlist, different flavors are quite similar, and then it is given to the for simulation. So the SPICE, as we know that the SPICE stands for the simulation program integrated circuit. Simulation program with integrated circuit emphasis. So this SPICE is used to provide a reasonably detailed analysis of the circuit containing active components such as bipolar transistor, field effect transistor, diode, and lump components such as resistor, capacitor and inductor. So SPICE is a circuit simulation program, not a logic simulation program. The SPICE consider the voltage and current in a circuit to be continuous quantities, not quantized into high or low values. SPICE consider voltage and current in a circuit which is to be continuous quantities not quantized into high or low values. The original SPICE program has given rise to a variety of commercial implementations. So there are some versions like HSpice, PSpice, and Dolphin Smash, and CVS Spice. So in SPICE simulation there is an input data. So SPICE reads in sequential text file containing a description of a circuit to be simulated and a set of commands specifying the required simulation and output data. The input file consists of cards which are either title card, end card, command card, element card, or control card. So title card means what? The first line of an input file is always a title card, and the text on this card is used to identify the output. End card means every input file should be finished by end card. Command card, a line beginning with the symbol like star, is treated as a comment and ignored by SPICE. Then circuit description. The circuit to be simulated is based on paper and each node numbered by the convention. The node connected to the ground is numbered 0. The SPICE require the convention to be followed and each element of the circuit should then name, noting that the first letter of the name determines the type of the element. So R denotes resistance, C capacitor. For more complex elements, the bipolar transistor, field effect transistor, and diode, many of the parameters will be the same for each element. Then control cards all begin with the character colon. The controlling such a setting as the temperature of the simulated components, which analyses are to be carried options such as the iteration limits and whether plotted output is required. So the types of SPICE simulation, the representative function of SPICE based simulator are summarized here. The highlighted DC analysis, AC analysis, transient analysis, Monte Carlo function are well known analysis functions that are included in nearly all simulator software packages. These 4 types of functions are explained here. So here we discuss the DC, AC, transient analysis. The SPICE has built-in model for the semiconductor devices and the user needs specify only the pertinent model parameter value. The model for the BJT is based on the integral charge model. The SPICE is general purpose circuit simulation program for non-linear DC, non-linear transient and linear AC analysis. So the analysis method are DC analysis, AC, transient analysis, Monte Carlo, S parameter, Fourier analysis, and noise analysis. Now DC analysis, its function or we can say characteristic is analysis of static characteristic, all DC characteristic of the data sheet. AC analysis means analysis of frequency characteristic, capacitance and gain phase. Time analysis, time response analysis is oscilloscope. Monte Carlo is simulation that reflect a variation in circuit elements. S parameter, high frequency characteristic analysis, Fourier, high frequency analysis and signal distortion. And noise is noise signal, noise analysis at measurement point. So here the three diagrams are given. Three diagrams are given which shows the DC analysis, AC analysis and transient analysis circuit diagram with its graph. So these analyses are the most basic fundamental of the devices, and the circuit analysis here examples of these three analyses are given. Now what is DC analysis? So the DC analysis is analysis of static characteristic. In the example which is shown here, the change in ID with VDS for MOSFET is simulated. So in general, the values stipulated on the data sheet of the transistor, IC or other devices will include a DC characteristics and AC characteristics. So the DC analysis is capable of simulation of all the DC characteristics in the data sheet. Now the DC analysis portion of SPICE determine the DC operating point of the circuit with inductors shorted and capacitors open. A DC analysis is automatically performed prior to a transient analysis to determine the transient initial conditions, and prior to an AC small signal analysis to determine linearized small signal model for non-linear devices. If requested, the DC small signal value of transfer function, input resistance and output resistance will also be computed as a part of DC solution. The DC analysis can also be used to generate DC transfer curves. A specified dependent voltage or current source is stepped over a user specified rail, and the DC output variable are stored for each sequential source value. If requested, SPICE also will determine the DC small signal sensitivity of a specified output variable with respect to circuit parameter. The DC analysis options are specified on the DC TF, OF and SCNS.SCNS control card. If one desires to see the small signal model for nonlinear devices in conjunction with a transient analysis operating point, then the OP card must be provided and the DC bias condition will be identical for each case, but the more comprehensive operating point information is not available to be printed when transient initial conditions are computed. Then next is AC analysis. Next is AC analysis. So the AC analysis mainly addresses the characteristic relating to a frequency. Representative quantities include analysis of the impedance as a function of frequency and of the gain phase characteristic. So the example which is shown in the previous slide, it shows this example simulates the gain and phase characteristic versus frequency or a filter circuit. So the AC small signal portion of the SPICE computes the AC output variable as a function of frequency, and the program first compute the DC operating point of the circuit and determine the linearized small signal model for all of the non-linear device in the circuit. The resultant linear circuit is then analyzed over a user specified range of frequencies. The desired output of an AC small signal analysis is usually a transfer function. If the circuit has only one AC input, it is convenient to set the input to unity and zero phase. So output variables have the same value as a transfer function of the output with respect to input. The generation of white noise by resistor and semiconductor devices can also be simulated with AC. At a given summing point, the total output noise level and the equivalent input noise level are determined at each frequency point. The output and input noise levels are normalized with respect to the square root of the noise bandwidth and have the units in volts per hertz or ampere per hertz. The output noise and the equivalent input noise can be printed or plotted in the same fashion as the other output variables. So no additional input data are necessary for this analysis. And the distortion characteristic of the circuit in the small signal mode can be simulated as a part of small signal analysis. This analysis is performed assuming that one or two signal frequencies are imposed at the input. next is transient analysis.
आपके लेक्चर्स नहीं आ रहे टीवी और
Then the next is transient analysis. The transient analysis is the analysis of time response. The above example shows the step response of filter. But this method is also often used in evaluation of the load transient response of switching power supplies. The transient analysis typically involves using an oscilloscope to observe a waveform. The transient analysis portion of SPICE compute the transient output variable as a function of time over a user specified time interval. The initial conditions are automatically determined by a DC analysis. All the sources which are not time dependent are set to their DC value. For large signal sinusoidal simulation, a Fourier analysis of the output waveform can be specified to obtain the frequency domain Fourier coefficient. The transient time interval and Fourier analysis options are specified by and Fourier control lines. Then the analysis of different temperature. So all the input data for spice is simulated. All the input data for spice is simulated to have been measured at 27 degree, or we can say 300 degree Kelvin. The simulation also assumes a normal temperature of 27 degrees Celsius. The circuit can be simulated at other temperature using temp control line. Both DC and transient solutions are obtained by an iterative process, which is determined when both conditions hold. The first condition is the nonlinear branch current converge to within a tolerance of 0.1% or 1 picoampere, whichever is larger, and the second condition is the node voltage coverage to within a tolerance of 0.1% or 1 microvolt. Then the input format for the spice is free format type. Fields on card are separated by one or more blanks, a comma, or equal sign, or a left or right parenthesis. Extra spaces are ignored. So the circuit to be analyzed is described to spice by a set of element cards which define the circuit topology and the element values, and a set of control cards which define the model parameter and the run controls. So this is all related to spice circuit simulation. Now in the next lecture we will see the remaining part of the topic, that is lambda rules and all.